Hello and welcome back to another episode of Roblox Stepford County Railway. My name is Wizzy here, you can also call me Wizzy, and today we're going to be playing some more, or driving some more trains here in Roblox. And I was just noticing here as I was doing my intro, there was a character up here just goofing around, it looked like. But yeah, anyways, so we're going to get right into it, and one thing I do want to note is if we scroll through the number of people in the server here, there's a lot more than there had been before. And that's because they increased the capacity of the servers. They did a test the other day with different server sizes from 50, like the original 30 that we had before, to 50 player servers to 70 player servers, which I've taken part in, or I played in some of those, as well as 100 player servers. But they opted to go with the 50 player servers for now, I guess. But yeah, anyways. So I am going to do Connect again. And let's see. So we have not... What train have I been doing lately? We haven't actually done a video with this train yet, which I'm kind of surprised about. So you know what? We're going to do this train. We're not going to do this train because the routes that I want to do can't do with this train. So, and I should make a note of that actually. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll have to make a note for that. So, anyways, let's drive. Let's see. See which train I want to drive today. Now I haven't driven the Class 68 yet. And frankly, I don't really care to right now anyways. I haven't done this one. 385. We've done that one, but not the other one. 458. Bear with me one moment while I figure out which train I want to do. Oh, I could do one of these ones. That's virtually the same train. Huh. Alrighty then. $175. This is a new well, not really a new release, but 158. I'm surprised I haven't done the 158. So you know what I can't speak. We'll do the 158, and we're gonna do Beechley to Whitefield. Because Whitefield, they actually did, I noticed, up in this area, they did recently redo what this update looks like. So, yeah, we're going to go and do this. And also, if you would like to see me do a video with me doing this game with my VR, let me know down in the comments below. Now, I know I said I was gonna do, and I think we're gonna skip this station again. Every time I've been doing this route lately, I've been missing this station because I haven't been paying attention. And honestly, this station kind of just comes up on you. So once again, I'm skipping that one unintentionally. But anyways, yeah, I was going to mention about the Transportation Tuesday video. I know I haven't done one in a couple weeks. And I mentioned I was going to do Midnight Club Los Angeles for that video. And this station we actually don't stop at, so. And I hadn't gotten around to it yet because I didn't really have the setup ready for that. But I do have it all set now. So I will possibly this weekend record a video for that. As well as, of course, the Minecraft Monday. Speaking of which, if you've been keeping up with that, I last raided, or not really raided, well, kind of raided, I guess. But it was my first time going into an ancient city, and it actually went well, or pretty well. And since then, I've been going through, kind of clearing it out some more, getting rid of all the shriekers and the skulk sensors, and I did have one little mishap, which I did record, so I'll probably show that in the next video. But needless to say, found out that you cannot just build yourself into a box and wait for the warden to go away. Because he won't go away, and there we go, yeah. That's the way things are going right now. So, let's try this again, shall we? And make sure we actually stop at that other station. Let's pay attention, people. Or more so, me. But yeah, anyways, like I said, I found out that you cannot just box yourself in and wait for the warden to go away, because he will not, because he will still sense you, and as long as he's sensing you, he will be there. And if you're not doing anything else, you're basically just going to be in a stalemate. He's just going to stand there and not attack you. He's just going to be there waiting for you, but he won't necessarily attack you. And then I dug down and found out that apparently the charge, or the shriek charge that he does, is not affected by blocks. So you can be basically blocked in and it will still hurt you. So yeah, I found that out the hard way. So I've encountered the warden, but I've never actually seen the warden. And I mean, I've seen him on videos and stuff like that, but in my own experience, I've never actually seen him yet. I've experienced him, but haven't seen him. So, but yeah, I've got most of the ancient city cleared out at this point. Got mostly the central part where like the big portal thing is. Where the big portal thing is. I still have that yet to clear out. But anyways. So in other news, not related to my channel or anything, but more personal, I've have another interview this week, this Friday, which is actually tomorrow as of this video going up. And this time it's actually for the city bus, the local city bus. And I think I've talked about that before, but I actually just recently applied there, and yeah, they called me today. Well, as of me recording this, yesterday I applied, and today they called me, asked to set up for an interview, and so I'm going to do that Friday, or tomorrow as of this video going up. And I have a feeling that there should be absolutely no reason for me not to get this position. I mean, yes, it has nothing to do with what I'm doing for schooling right now. But at this point, it's looking like I'm not going to get anything until pretty much next year as far as all that goes. Although there is one position I'm still waiting to hear back on, which is a bank position. But we'll see how that all goes. But for now, I'm gonna do the city bus. Like I said, there should be absolutely no reason for me not to get it because, well, one, I've had my commercial driver's license for like 10 years at this point, which is absolutely crazy of me. Two, I've driven 2 different jobs that's related to bus driving. I started out as a school bus driver, and then I drove as a shuttle bus driver. Well, I say shuttle bus, but sort of like a city bus sort of thing in Bar Harbor, Maine here. And I did that for 6 summers. That's only a seasonal position. And so I already have my Class B. I already have my passenger endorsement. So they don't need to train me on any of this. So yeah, as far as all that goes, there should be no reason for them not to hire me. This is episode number 17. And there's still a lot of trains and a lot of routes left to go over. Now, I don't know if we've actually terminated at the station we're going to next. I know we've done or gone to here before. Okay, so we have terminated at the station we're going to. But as far as going to... Okay, so we have gone to here as well. 4020. That was in episode 6. And I don't think we've been here since then. And this is strictly connect through this section here. And the station we're going to we last did in episode 5. So it's been a long time since we've seen any of this. And like I said, these sections here, at least this station here, and the previous station, they are a little bit different. Like this section's a little bit different. But once we get up to Stepford High Street, Stepford High Street has never really... I think we're gonna overshoot again, or completely miss. Well, maybe not. It's gonna be close. No, we're gonna make it. See what I mean? This station comes up so fast. Unless you're like really paying attention to this. And the way the braking is now. Okay, so 1.23 miles to the next station. So yeah, going back to the list here, I'm looking to, we have done Stepford United, which is the next station we're coming up to. And that is RO21. Which we did in the last episode. And then that's pretty much it.
Will shortly be arriving. Stepford UFC. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
And I know this station's had quite a few makeovers.
Beechley.
And honestly, the current design of this station, I honestly do not care for.
Beechley. This train is formed of 3 coaches.
The previous design, I really liked. So episode 5, I don't think... I'd have to look. But I think every time we've come to the, or stopped here, it's always looked like this. Or was it episode 6? Episode 6 is the one we would have come through here.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Beechley. Next station.
One thing that's kind of nice about this service, or this route in particular, is it's kind of like a skip stop service. Like we stop at the station, we skip the next station, we stop at the next one, stop the one after that. Although there are 2 stations in a row that we do stop at. And that is the next stop and the stop after. Or this station up here and then the station following.
Will be arriving.
So anyways, like Stepford High Street, I mean, yes, kind of had a makeover once, but overall, it didn't really change the design of the station much at all.
Stepford Connect, service to Beechley.
Like, I remember from when I first started this branch, and I know I've mentioned this before, but this branch was here.
This train is formed of
It was just not accessible yet. So at that point, you could see the future expansions before you get them, whereas now you have no idea. So anyways, let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I did this, from when I started this series, Stepford USC has always looked like this. Like I said, as of me recording this series. It was 3 months ago, and there really wasn't many updates at that point. That was version 1.10.13. I don't know if I have any actual recordings. from then.
Change here for services to Berrily.
I might, because I know I've recorded... Oops, shoot, I'm gonna spad.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This video isn't going very well.
This train is formed of 3 coaches.
Some of these signals are so close together. And once again, if I was paying more attention... I'll overshot our sign.
Stepford East. This train is for Beechley. The next station is Stepford Central.
So yeah, in that video, episode 6, that one did look like it currently does. Which I figured it probably did.
100. Stepford Connect. Service to Port Benton. Calling at St Helens Bridge, Angel Pass, Bowden, Copsley, Benton, and Port Benton.
So actually, this is 3 stations in a row that we stop at here.
Welcome on board the Stepford Connect service to Beechley. The next station is Stepford Central.
Now I kind of like the way they have the speed limits set up through here now. Before it was like several step downs, like it would go down to 75 or 70 and then down to 45 and then that would be it basically. Oh, you go from like 100 or 90 to 70, 75 to 45.
Short is he arriving at?
Now it's basically just to 45 here, 30 over there, and to 15 coming into the platforms over there because you're terminating there. But here it's just 45.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Beechley. Calling at Beechley only. This train is formed of 3 coaches. The train now approaching platform 9 terminates here.
Not bad. Now one thing they did when they were testing the server sizes is they had all of these turned off or disabled, including the ones along the platforms. But now obviously they have them turned on again. Got 4 signalers now. So the next station we do not stop at. And I think this section they actually reduced the speed because it used to be 75.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Beechley. The next station
Which never made much sense because you could never get up to 75 before you'd have to slow down again. Getting all the yellows.
will be arriving at
right up here for
Please mind the gap
whatever reason.
and the platform. This train terminates here. All change, please.
There we go. 15. Notice basically every terminating platform or station has a speed limit of 15 now. So from here, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Stepford, Victoria. And I honestly haven't been there in a while. I'm pretty sure those are for that platform over there. And perfect. Okay, so RO29.
This train terminates here. All change, please. Thank you for travelling with us today.
Gonna get a few routes in this episode. So we're gonna change routes. Stepford, Victoria,
The train now
which as you could tell is a
Platform 3 is the 20
quite short route.
3 Stepford Connect service to Stepford Victoria, calling at Financial Quarter and Stepford Victoria. This train is formed of
And then once we go there, we are gonna go to let's see. Now first, we gotta finish doing this. And one thing that's nice is when you're pulling out of the platform or the station, you don't have to go 15 anymore. It's now 30, which is really nice.
On board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Victoria. We will be calling Financial Quarter.
Well, we'll take a look at the routes when we get to Stepford, Victoria. I'll do that.
Station is Financial Quarter.
It'll be easier that way. So we are currently at 28 minutes in the video. Still plenty of time. Signal's right up here, so... Now it's yellow.
To be arriving at Financial Quarter. Please mind the gap between the train.
See if they've done anything to the stations over here since the 2.0.0 update. Looks like this station up here, Financial Quarter, has not been updated. When dispatcher mentioning about a train being 11 minutes late, I was playing, was it yesterday or the day before? And apparently there was one person that was like 40 and ended up being 50 minutes late.
This is Financial Quarter. This train is for Stepford Victoria. The next station is Stepford Victoria.
So the last time we went to Stepford, Victoria here was in episode 12. saw the blue light go off. And obviously he's mentioned he's not doing this zone anymore.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Victoria. The next station is Stepford Victoria.
Let's see, what are the differences, if there are any differences up here?
We'll shortly be arriving at Stepford Victoria. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This train terminates here. All change, please.
Almost looks like there's more lights. Yeah, those are new. So this station did get a little bit of an upgrade. You know, I actually kind of like it. And it almost seems to fit the music really well. Like, these platforms are still kind of, I mean, maybe there's a slight difference there too, but... But this section, like I said, I actually really like. Okay, so let's take a look here. So I can't go to... Wait, Willowfield. R028. We have done that one, okay. So... I can't go to Morganstown. I can do Berrily, R008. Yes, we have not done that one, so I might as well do that one.
Standing at platform 5 is the 2109 Stepford Connect service to Berrily. Calling at Financial Quarter, Stepford Central, Stepford East, St Helens Bridge, Ellesmere Pond.
Make sure I'm spelling all this right.
And Berrily.
Yep. Okay.
This train is formed of 3 coaches.
So we stop at Financial Quarter, but we do not stop at City Hospital. And then we do not stop at New Hero, but we do stop at all the others. So City Hospital and New Hero we do not stop at.
The next station is Financial Quarter.
So yeah, going back to real life things for a moment. I am excited because next week the Fall League starts back up for bowling. Now I do bowl, for those of you that don't know, I bowl 10 pin, or what most people know as the big ball bowling. And some of you might be confused as to why I'm mentioning that. Well, I know some places they have what's known as duck pin. That we do not have here. I know the bowling balls are a bit smaller. The pins are a lot shorter. They're more squat. But here where I'm at, we have another type of bowling called candle pin. And, in fact, I know there's been at least one episode of The Simpsons where they're in Boston and they go candlepin bowling. And so that kind of shows you what candlepin looks like. Candlepin balls are actually, I think, a little bit smaller than duckpin balls. But I'm not sure because I've never done duckpin. I want to, but I've never done it. But yeah, the pins look like candlesticks almost. So that's why it's called candlepin. And with that, how that game works is you get 3 balls per turn instead of 2. And 10, okay. And unlike regular 10-pin bowling or normal bowling, the sweeper does not clear any pins away, or as what's known as deadwood. So you can use those fallen pins to your advantage. Look at all the dispatchers. 9 dispatchers. But yeah, anyways, in that game, scoring is pretty much the same as regular bowling, except for the fact that because you have 3 balls, if you get them down in the 3rd ball, it's a 10. If you get them down in 2, it's a spare. If you get them down in 1, it's a strike. And so the highest game total or possible in candlepin is just like 10-pin with a maximum score of 300. Which, fun fact, there has never been a perfect game of bowling in candlepin. The highest game ever, I believe, is like a 248 or something like that. Or maybe 264, I don't remember, but there's never been a perfect game in candlepin. But anyways, I digress. So I do regular 10-pin bowling, big balls. And I do that during league, or I do leagues with that. And during the fall, winter, spring, whatever, it's a 33 week league. And anyways, so Wednesday is starting up next week, and Friday is starting the week after, and those are the 2 nights I bowled during fall. And I did bowl this summer, a 10-week league, summer league. I did that on Tuesdays. That's been over for a couple weeks now. But yeah, anyways, I'm really looking forward to doing that again. In fact, in October, every October, Columbus Day / Indigenous Peoples Day weekend, I go to a bowling tournament, and it's not a big bowling tournament, like professional bowling tournament or anything like that. It's a Northeast Regional Air National Guard bowling tournament. My mother, she's retired from the Air National Guard, and so we go to these just about every year. And this year it is in Ohio again. Usually when it's in Ohio, it's in Columbus, but this year it's not in Columbus. It's actually in, let's see, Newark, Ohio. So yeah, and that's going to be coming up here in a few weeks, or quite a few weeks. About a month and a half or so. So I'm looking forward to that. And one thing I'm excited for, not related to bowling or anything, but one thing I'm excited for is fairly soon, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra is going to be coming out with their winter tour schedule. And I always go see them just about every year. And I am going to go way past my stop marker. Yeah, whatever. We're in the station. Now, one thing, and you'll notice too, that they did with this update is if you overshoot the stop marker, you don't get as many points. So I'll probably get maybe 3 points here. Oh, we got 5 points. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know what... Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Apparently. But anyways, yeah, so... Got a few things to look forward to. But yeah, like I said, with that, I'm going to bring a friend of mine who's a country fan. In fact, he's the one that I mentioned about last week, or in the last video. He has his own country internet radio station. So if you do like country, especially today's hot new country, you should check his station out. It is B105, and there is an Alexa skill for that. So you can say, "Hey Alexa, play B105." And if you do have an Alexa, I do apologize.
Ellesmere Junction and Berrily. This train is formed of 3 coaches.
I'm gonna overshoot this sign. Not too bad. But anyways, like I said, he's mostly a country fan. I'm gonna bring him, or I'm gonna try and drag him to one of the TSO concerts. Did just go to a concert with him, country concert with him, fairly recently. And I'm not a huge country fan myself. But we went and saw Dan and Shay with 2 other openers, including Jake Owen. And the first guy I don't remember, but... Well, yeah, that was a fun show. I was right here in Bangor, Maine. So this station up here we don't stop at, but we stop at the following station.
Shortly be arriving at Ellesmere Pond. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Ellesmere Junction and Berrily. This train
I am
is
gonna
formed of
overshoot
3
this one.
coaches.
Honestly, not as bad as I was thinking I was going to. But bad enough for the front door's not going to open. We got 4 signalers again. So let's see, we are 44 minutes into the video.
We will shortly be arriving
Well,
at Ellesmere Junction.
we're waiting.
Please mind the gap.
I said that because this guy is saying we're waiting, so... You know, I've never seen that movie. I know that's from Caddyshack. And really, that clip I've only learned, or... Yeah, knew about for like a couple years at this point.
Calling at Berrily only. This train is formed of 3 coaches.
Yeah, a little short that time, but whatever. And I already have the next route planned out. Route we've kind of already gone along before, or this episode, but only by one station, kind of.
Come on board this Stepford Connect service to Berrily. The next station is Berrily.
Couldn't tell if it was 40 or... I don't think it was 40, but it's probably 30.
Shortly be arriving at Berrily. Change here for services to
Yeah, 30.
Please mind the gap.
Then I suspect it's going to go down to 15 up here as well, so...
This train terminates here. All change, please.
Yep. And this next route will probably be the last one, but we'll see. Might be able to squeeze one more route in. Good enough. I don't want to speed up and risk eating the buffer again like I did at the very beginning.
Thank you for travelling today.
So we're going to change and we're going to go to Willowfield next, which is 13 minutes.
Now standing at platform 1 is
And that's going to place us just over an hour for the video, so that's going to be the last route.
calling at Ellesmere Junction, Ellesmere Pond, New Harrow, St Helens Bridge, Stepford East, Stepford Central, Beechley, Hendon Park, and Willowfield. This train is
Okay, off we go.
coaches.
So Ellesmere Junction we do stop at once again. Ellesmere Pond, and this time we do stop at New Harrow. We do not stop at City Hospital again.
Ellesmere Pond.
I'm actually going to only speed up to... Yeah, we'll go 60.
Stepford Central. Beechley. Hendon Park. We will shortly be arriving at Willowfield. The next station is Ellesmere Junction. We will shortly be arriving at Ellesmere Junction. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
So yeah, I've played around a little bit with recording my VR headset. And the way I tried before
Hendon Park,
works,
Willowfield.
but the audio is absolute shit. So I'm gonna test with recording through the VR headset itself. And I'm sure the audio would be a whole lot better that way.
Ellesmere Junction.
I don't know what the microphone quality would sound like.
The next
It probably wouldn't sound this good, maybe, but might be able to find a way to be able to, well, I know I'll be able to do a way to be able to use this microphone for my voice,
Shortly be arriving
and then use the
at point.
VR headset for the
Mind
rest.
the gap between the train and the platform. Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Willowfield.
I know I probably say this almost every single time, but this song definitely sounds like a 70s song. Like early mid 70s.
Ellesmere Pond. This train is for Willowfield. The next station is New Harrow.
So yeah, with recording my consoles again, I'm gonna have to find my capture device to be able to record my PS2 or PS1.
Shortly be arriving at New Harrow.
If I want to do that again, which at some point I do. Although my PS2, for whatever reason, does not want to play PS2 games.
Calling at
I don't know why.
Bridge. Stepford
It'll play PS1 games just fine, but it won't play any PS2 game.
Camden Park and Willowfield.
Used to fine, but now it doesn't,
Of
so
three
I don't know.
coaches.
Kind of odd.
New Harrow. This train is for Willowfield. The next station is St Helens Bridge.
Okay, now to St. Helens Bridge. You know, I'm really surprised I have not done this train yet. I don't know why, because I always liked driving this train. Although it had been a while since I've driven it, to be honest, but...
Shortly be arriving at St Helens Bridge. Change here for services to Beechley. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
So I think the next episode,
Willowfield.
maybe we will
This
do
train is formed of
some
three
express.
coaches.
And I'm gonna overshoot the sign that I need to stop at.
21, 30, Stepford Connect,
Don't even mention it.
Port Benton,
I have a feeling they're gonna mention it.
Angel Pass,
St Helens Bridge.
Coxley,
This train is for Willowfield.
Port Benton.
The next station
This train is formed of three coaches. Train now approaching Whitefield line does not stop here. Please stand by.
Okay, off to Stepford East. And then once we get past Stepford Central, we do not stop at City Hospital,
Willowfield.
but we do stop at Hemden Park. So City Hospital is the only station that we're not stopping at this time. I probably shouldn't speed up all the way, but I am. Now, one thing that I do kind of like with these new larger servers is the fact that you're going to get a whole lot more trains, you're going to get a lot more signalers, supervisors, or dispatchers rather.
Stepford UFC and Whitefield.
But like I said, a lot more trains.
The gap between the train and the platform.
21, 28. Stepford.
Because before it always seemed like, where is everybody?
Calling
But
out
now,
Stepford Central.
although there are times where I've driven these larger routes and or these larger servers,
This train is formed
and I've still been like, where is everybody? But as of right now, I mean, we could tell that we've passed a whole bunch of other people,
Willowfield.
other trains.
The next station is Stepford Central.
Next stop, Stepford Central. So yeah, classes are going to be starting up here pretty soon as well.
Welcome on
In pretty much another week or so.
Willowfield. The next station is Stepford Central.
Just about 2 weeks. And this semester, both my classes are online only. Which will be kind of nice, actually. So, although in a way, I kind of wish it was the
You'll be arriving
spring semester that was online only.
at Stepford Central.
Because generally in the fall semester here,
Stepford Victoria.
we don't really have to worry too much about
And the platform.
snow days or whatever as much.
Willowfield. Calling at Beechley, Hemden Park, and Willowfield.
Or not so much that, but having to drive in the snow, winter weather. Although by the end of the semester I do usually, but it's one thing that will be nice, especially with this semester, is I don't have to go in. So I don't have to worry about cleaning my car off to get to class.
Train is called Willowfield.
See, that's the one thing I hate
Station
the most
Beechley.
about winter, is having to clean the friggin' car off. I just don't like winter in general. It's too cold.
Would connect service to Willowfield. We will be calling at Beechley, Hemden Park, and Willowfield.
So City Hospital here we do not stop at.
Beechley.
Although to be honest, the one thing I do like recently is the fact that we haven't been getting nearly as much snow as we used to. Which honestly I love.
We'll be arriving at mind the gap between the train and the platform.
And honestly, if I could, I would move down south. It's like Florida. Especially during the winter.
And Willowfield. This train is formed of 3 coaches.
Wait, 3 coaches? Oh, it is. I thought I stuck to the 2-coach one, but obviously not. Oh well. Lovely. Well, with that happening, once we load in, I'm just gonna go as a passenger at this point. So, you know what? I'm not really gonna count that last route then. Since we did not technically get to the end. Look at all the passengers. You know, I do want to just take a look really quick. Just see if there's anything different. I'm almost guessing maybe it's either a bug fix or... You know, I don't know. I thought I purchased that, but since we're here, I might as well purchase that. No, nothing seems different, so... So with that, we're gonna go back. Maybe they increase the server size again. Who knows? Anyways, we're gonna do connect. We're gonna go to... You know, let's go to Stepford, Victoria. Do our outro here. You know, I've never actually, I think really walked around here before. But yeah. Let's go up the ramp up to the platforms and we will end the video up there. But yeah, anyways, like I said, if you guys do want to see me do a VR episode with this game, please do let me know down in the comments below, because honestly I wouldn't mind doing that. So yeah, anyways, go over to the new platform here. Well, not really new, but yeah, anyways, you get the idea, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'll figure out the audio thing for that, but yeah, I should be all set pretty much to record for VR if I need to. And yeah, like I said, I'm all set to do the Transportation Tuesday with Midnight Club Los Angeles, so I'll be doing that hopefully for next week. And then once again, doing another Minecraft Monday for next week. But anyways, that is just about going to do it for this video though, so hopefully you've all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you leave a thumbs up. And of course, as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!
service from Financial Quarter.